Hi everyone, it's Gail, and we are going to do the hashtag Grungy Tag Challenge 2025 today for August, and we'll get to that in a minute, but I have things to show you first. Let's say hi and hugs, and then I'll show you the goodies. Hi and hugs to Liz, Charmaine, Brenda, and Sonia. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, let me just move all of my stuff aside a little bit. I wanted to show you these. I got an order from, it's called SM Tiffany. I think it's SM Tiffany and Company, actually. Anyway, I'll link it in the description box below. I got some lovely laces. I was in need. So, yeah, just I wanted to get some different colors, which I did here. Here's some brown. That'll be awesome for the fall journals. I'm going to stick that up there. And a little bit of black. And I just couldn't resist this. Look at this. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just gorgeous. So, that, and then in this little pack, let's see here, in this little pack we have, she has beautiful laces that have pearls and stuff on them, a variety of those, and then look at a variety of colors of these. Got blue, we've got purple, pink, and a cream color, and I think there's enough here to do the sides of pages, so that's awesome. This is a little thank you, I think, as is this. And look at this, another gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Ooh, I could see putting that on a journal cover. Wow. Anyway, she has amazing laces. And so if you haven't ever checked her out, I have shown her before. I have shopped with her for a long time. So SM Tiffany. Then for my birthday, which thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. So sweet of you. I have a story to tell about that. But first, I want you to see this. So my friend Janelle, who has been a journaling friend, crafting buddy for a long time, she noticed I wasn't using the Rhonda without an H papers too much. And she's right. I'm just about out. But she watched her tutorial and tried her hand at it, and oh my gosh, they are just perfect, Janelle. They are just perfect. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? And so crunchy. And then she sent me a little note, but in this cool pocket. So I want to try and make that pocket one day. Anyway, Janelle, you are the best. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was so sweet of you, and I'm super excited to have these to put in my journal. So thank you, Janelle. Okay. Excuse me. As you can tell, my voice is weird and I'm coughing. And that is because I have COVID. Or had it. I don't know. I'm on the mend. So I was a week ahead, thank goodness, in my videos. So you guys won't notice a break at all. But I haven't made a video in like a week because I've been in bed. So anyway, we're going to get as far as we can through this. If I have a bit of a coughing fit or sneeze or anything, I apologize. That's what's going on. I don't know where I got it, but I did. Okay, so let's get on to Grungy Tag Challenge. So last time was lace or fabric. And these were These were the ones we made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So the voting is in. The voting is in. And oh my gosh, it was close. 10-26. 10-27. Number one for going into my book. That's just picking one to go into my book. And so this is the winner by 1. So in this sack, I have all the tags that are going to go into a journal I'm going to make for these at some point with this grungy cover. So, okay, so we know what that means. All of these get to go into my stash for use in journals. So, awesome. Now, these two I feel could be fall, so I'm going to set those aside for fall. These can go into my tag bucket. Move that. Okay, I don't need this anymore. So this month, August, is found object or junk mail. And so I had this tag that I had in... I set some grungy tags aside that I had already had the basis for. And this was one of them. It's like cardboard that was in some kind of a package. And so that's going to be a good base. I have these 2 kleenex, what do you call them? You know, the tabs that you open up. I have these. It says to recycle. Oh, it's made of recycled paper. Well, it's going to get recycled again as a tag. And then I also love to use packaging. So in a way, that's found object. For decorating, I grabbed these bits of envelopes, security envelopes, I guess, is what you call them. And I've got some stamps here torn from mail. And I don't know what else we'll do. Oh, and then another base that I think maybe we can even start with this one. This is packaging from some ephemera. And I'm thinking of making that into 2 tags. So we're going to cut that. So again, it's just using packaging to make something. Okay, so that's 4 3/4, so maybe 2 3/4-ish. Excuse me, I do apologize for the coughing, but it was either that or not make a video, you know. I don't know, I'm just eyeballing it in half, kind of. Excuse me. If it gets too bad, I'll just stop this video, but I think I can make it today. Let's see. I have got some backing here on my scraps. Let's just... Well, these need to be backed because, you know, they need a writing spot. So maybe we can just... Maybe we'll just use this. Nope, we can't fit them both. Okay, I'll put the other one on this. So yeah, what a weird thing. I'll tell you what, it took Mike and I a while to kind of remember all the protocols that one does when one has this, you know, and everything, but it's not been too bad. It's just been like a really bad cold. It was, of course, worst first few days, and then now I feel like I'm on the mend. So okay, we'll get that glued down, And then this one we'll put on here. Just gonna rip that. Yeah, so anyway, I let my friends know because we had lunch right before, and nobody in my friend circle is having anything at all. And so, yeah, so it's just weird. I don't know where I picked it up. Okay. There's that one. Yeah, so let's see. What do I have? Oh, man, I have a story to tell you. So I wake up this morning and I've got like 23 texts. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I turn my notifications off at night. Maybe I'll just wrap that around. I think I will, because that's not very interesting. Yeah, so anyway, 23 texts, right? I'm like, holy moly, what is going on? And I am all by myself in my bedroom because Mike has moved out. Not completely, just out of the bedroom. Oh, wow, for the duration while I'm catching, because he's negative, he's fine. Anyway, my daughter in Denver, her husband, this is Maddie's dad. He is a triathlon guy. He does triathlons. Well, he was running. They have a lake near their house. And anyway, he was running and he got bit by a rattlesnake. So scary. So Joni got him to the ER and they gave him the anti-venom. Well, he was allergic to the anti-venom. So then they had to treat him for the allergic reaction and everything. Well, it was just like an all-night thing getting him okay. Oh, scary as all get out. So yeah, that happened. Excuse me. I was afraid that talking would make me cough because it has. My brother called me on my birthday. Couldn't even talk to him. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. I have some cough drops up here, you guys. I'm going to grab one and see if that'll help. I didn't want to not have any video and have you guys wondering what happened to me. Excuse me if I don't know, slurp a little bit with the cough drop, but that should help. Okay, I'm going to take my scissors. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this video. Just rough off the edges a little bit because it's a little too pristine. Sorry. Maybe I should just have a video where I don't talk. That's real hard for me. Making all sorts of a mess, but that's what happens when you're doing grungy. I think the cough drop's helping. Okay. We'll just have ourselves a quick little cleanup here. Okay. I'll probably get a little of the grits off when I do this too, but I'm going to put scorched timber on it. And then again, that's just another base. So once we get these two ready, and then I have something I want to do on that corrugated cardboard one. It's so funny, we've been using the word corrugation a lot around here because of our deck. So we haven't seen our deck guy in a week, which really was actually great that it coincided with me not being able to be around people. Because he had to let the cement set. Yeah, for a week. So it actually kind of coincided. Okay, so there's that. I want a little gesso on that. Let's use a little brush and I'll use my fingers. I'm going to get out a little wet one. Oh, it feels good to be back in the craft room, though. I was losing my mind being so bored just in my bedroom. Me and my iPad. Ugh. Oh, that's working good. Doesn't need a whole lot, just a little bit. Okay, cool. All right, that's that. The gesso can go away. Put that away in a minute. Okay. Okay, so basically our bases are ready, but this one, I might do that. My ruler. Okay. Little glue pages, a little glue. I was bound and determined not to miss any days of having a video. Mike's like, it's okay. And I'm like, I know it's okay, but I don't want to miss a day. So I'm filming this on Tuesday for Thursday. So like I only had one video in the can, as it were. And so anyway, I'm happy to be able to. Now we need some grunginess. I didn't bring over my super grungy stuff. This is grungy. I'm gonna put that on there. Is that gonna fit? Yes, perfect. Okay. So I think I'm gonna cut that off straight for a second. And so, yeah, so I've been watching documentaries on Netflix, and, you know, I didn't want to watch anything that I thought Mike and I might want to watch, you know, and so, I don't know, I think I might put it on this side. Yeah, so, just been Just been watching those things. You know, I love a good mystery, and some of them were mysteries about, you know, people disappearing and whatever. Okay, so there's that. Now we gotta do this part. And I don't know that I'm gonna keep this. I could always punch a new one. This is kind of cool. Please recycle this envelope. You got it. You know I will. Okay. I think my cough drop's helping, guys. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, so we looked up things like how long does the virus live on, you know, hard surfaces, soft surfaces, all this stuff. It's just like, oh, yeah, remember this. But it's a little long. Let's just cut that. So I had to cancel everything on my calendar. A lunch, a massage, and, you know, that's kind of cool, isn't it? You know, one thing about grungy is you don't have to worry about it being ripped, torn, whatever. It all just is, it's all good. I'll just fold that over. Okay, so I think I want to round these. And then I think that's fine. Okay, so now I need some vintage photos. Excuse my reach. Oh, it's got kind of a raggedy edge on the bottom here. That's nice. Okay. So though this is going to be a tag, I'm going to make it into a notepad. Because why not? Okay. So there's that. Now, this is like 4 1/4, so it'll fit into a pocket okay. Or like behind a belly band. Let's see, what do I have here? I've got some real yummy grungy paper here. So, do I want that out there? Or do I want something? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is go maybe I'll go 4 1/4 this way. Actually, more like 4. And here, this one. And let's tear this guy. How about this part with the the spots of coffee. Okay. So those, what I'm thinking, that it's going to be too long, isn't it? So maybe I'll just go like this. Oh, and that's going to hang down too low. I'm going to do this in half. Excuse me again. Okay. So now I'm going to take my rusty staples because we're grungy. So my poor husband, he's just been doing everything to keep us going in the last week. And he's been, that'll be fun, right? Okay, and then I was thinking about maybe one of these across it. I'm not sure I want to cover up that much of. Okay. Wait 1 second. I'm going to grab some grungy stuff. Should have grabbed this before the video, but I have this tray of grunginess that I'm thinking might be something to put across there in here. I kind of want it to be, oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. That's it. That's just kind of cool. I'm going to do the edges with the scorched timber, I think. I don't know how many there's going to be to vote on this time, because I feel like I got a little bit of a slow start with the coughing and all. No, it's crazy. But I have to say today, I don't feel bad. I mean, I know I sound not great, but I don't feel bad. Anyway, it was hilarious on my birthday getting all these wonderful, hope you get to celebrate big, have just the best day and everything. I'm in bed going, oh. It was kind of comical. I think I'm going to leave that like that. Okay, so there's number one. All right, let's do this one. Man, I really do like this one. It's just it's kind of crazy and think I'll just put it on like that. I was considering tearing the edges, but it'll be fine without. Okay. And still kind of see that plant. Maybe I just want a label. Let's grab these. Say these are the grungiest labels I have. At least some of them are grungy. Like this one's grungy. I kind of like that. That was easy. Okay. I don't know why I feel like that should go that way. Okay, I am going to put a little thing here. And I have some just twisty stuff here. I think I'm going to keep that double, but I'm just going to cut that. Go in like this. Just a little grungy something there, but it's a little pristine, so we'll take care of that. Okay, there's number 2. Or I don't know, I'll line them up afterward. Okay, maybe we should do one of these. The Kleenex box. I think what I want to do is get out my scraps. I don't know that I have anything particularly grungy in here, but let's see. We might have. Might want to use those. Found object. Part of an Edith Holden book. Okay, and got some kind of grungy strips there too. Goodness, I'm going to have everything out that I own here in a minute. Go that way. But I also put a strip of this down there. No. This is an old book page. I think that's going to work. You know, when you have to honor the grungy and the old found thing. This is from 1939, that typing. Okay, and get little grits from all the other things we're doing, then I guess that's okay. It'll just make it more grungy, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut into the shape of this. You wouldn't have to cut that shape, but I like it, so. Oh my gosh, that cough drop was a miracle. Mike told me, he said you should take a cough drop before you start your video. I didn't listen to him. I was too excited to get started. The man knows his medicine. Now, I don't feel like I need to back that because it's just, I mean, you could totally write on that kind of grungy back, and it is grungy, so that's good. Okay, so what else would we want here? I'm just looking in my bits here for a second. I don't want to cover anything up. That is always an issue when you don't want to cover things up. I mean, you could just leave it like that, right? Just gonna look quickly and see if I can find something to put on there as a focal point. Don't know. Boy, I just don't know. Let's see. What about, found it in my craft room, but it was kind of a found object because I didn't know I had it. I'm going to put that right there. Covers up one flower, but I guess that's not the worst. Yeah, it was a found object. Found in my craft room. These, what do you call them? Little chipboard thingies. Ephemera. Chipboard ephemera? I don't know. Okay, if I put that there, then maybe maybe a label. Okay, that'll work. The nice thing about this too is you guys vote and help me figure out which one to put into the book, but then also, so there's one. But then also it beefs up my stash of tags to use for other things. I'll use one of these pieces of leftover piece of coffee dyed paper. And put this on there. Just trying to do a variety here of different things. this side. Well, that's a fun paper. It's all wrinkly. Okay. I'll just put that, wrap that around. Okay, now so I saw in Lori's video that she did tell what the prompt is for September, and for September it's stitching or sewing. So found object and junk mail today, and then stitching and sewing. Oh dang, that's not quite fat enough. This one is. Ooh, that's kind of grungy, just black. I like that. Let's do that. Isn't that the fun thing though about what we do is we can just use all sorts of things in what we make. Okay, and so then across here, would I like a little bit of the Queen, or would I like this from France? I think I like that one better. I'm gonna just distress the edges to make them more apparent. Okay. So I'll just cut that off. Okay, and then I think I'll just put a flower on it or something. Sorry, I got paper stuck to my fingers. I'm sticky, that's for sure. Just recut that corner. And let's see. I think I must have some fun blue flower that could go on there. That's just what I was thinking. Okay. I feel like I might want something behind that though, a little bit. How about a little bit of something like that? No. Feel like it needs something. But I don't. Oh, how about a little tape? Yeah, something like that. Just needed a little something to. Oh, well, that's where it's going to be, I guess. Just kind of break that up a little bit. Okay. Now on the top, I think I'm going to do the Euro punch. I get questions about this all the time, and I do have it on my Gail's favorite things. I'm just going to kind of feel where that other one was. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's put this right about there. Okay, and give that a little bit of that, and there we go. Okay, there's another one. How we doing time-wise? Oh, we're pretty good. I better do something with this one before we run out of time. What though is the question, and it's got to have something on it that's kind of, I don't know, it's so bumpy that it's going to be interesting. What about got some old wallpaper that's cool. Oh, I kind of like that. I could put that on top of it. First of all, let's give it some edge. Ooh, that looks cool on that corrugation. Yeah, the siding on our deck is going to be corrugated metal. And there's different corrugations. Who knew? And so we've had to pick out our corrugation. And what I picked out was just to kind of have it, what would you say, mimic the siding on the house. And so it'll have and thus our siding is board and batten. And so, yeah, so anyway, whoa, that didn't work very well, did it? I was trying to move it. Stick down there. I'm not sure how to get you on there. Well, I think what I'll do is put some glue there. Oh, yeah, that'll eat your glue stick. Like about right there. And then I'm just going to kind of go around with my art glitter glue. Yeah, anyway, that's the corrugation we've been talking about. I kind of like that sticking up, but I'm scared it's gonna not stay. Okay, so I need a focal point. I'm thinking, do I have a grungy butterfly? Something that looks kind of grungy and is the right colors, and you know, I don't have too many specifications. That one looks kind of grungy. I think I like that one. Okay, oh, I don't know the best way to get these in here. My Shelly butterflies, I keep dumping them out every time. And I think it's because I have the opening. Like if I put the opening on this side, will I have better luck? I don't know. I'm going to try. I know I could put them in a baggie with that would be have a closure, but have I? No. Okay, I'm just going to grungy this up more. Okay. Should have enough glue on this guy from hitting the corrugation. Okay, I'm going to kind of smoosh up his wings a little bit. Oh, I think just make a little grunginess happen there. Okay, and there, this is Butterfly Words from Bloom and Heather Design. Yeah, I want something right there. I don't know what. I think I want the black. Elegance. Let's do it. I don't know how elegant it is. It's grungy, but it's, we'll see. Okay. I think I better put this on there. Okay, there's another one. Gosh, I think we better stop. Well, maybe I can do something with this quick because it's already kind of decorative, isn't it? You know, I have some weird little grungy pieces of coffee dyed paper. Right. Just put one of those on there. Like that. And I think I might do another butterfly right there. So what one do I want? Maybe this one. This is a Bookshop Shelley butterfly, and yes, that's the one. Okay, that was a super quick one. The only thing I have left is one more Kleenex box top. Well, I can just do that another day. Yeah, just very simple, but that's fun. Okay, we're going to line them up for voting. Okay. Let's clean up the area a little bit. Get all of you papers back in my scrap bin here. Okay, yeah, this is the only thing we have left, which I'll just put it, I have some packaging in a spot that I grab and use. Okay. Number one. I might want to cover that, but I think I will. I'll put coffee dyed paper on it. That's what I'll do. Okay, and 2, this is the packaging from the ephemera. And 3, the Kleenex box top. And 4, the Tim Holtz packaging. And whatever this corrugation came from, this one is number 5. And then this is more that ephemera packaging, number 6. Okay, so vote, guys, in the comments and tell me which one I should keep for my grungy journal. So thanks everybody so much. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you putting up with my coughing and stuff. Yeah, I just getting better from here. So hopefully that won't last too long. Thanks for being here, everybody. Have a grateful day. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.